Replicating the sun takes a lot of energy, as I think everybody knows. My name's Jeremy Moberg. I'm a licensed 502 processor producer in the state of Washington.
That means he's a marijuana farmer. We met Moberg back in 2013. He was trying to convince Washington State to take marijuana growing out from under lights and into the sun. It's estimated that 1% of the nation's power is currently used for cannabis production.
That's just unacceptable. This is the sustainable way to grow cannabis.
Now, he's one of the top producers in the state.
This is wonderful weed, by the way.
How much weed did he grow last season?
Almost a ton. The goal was a ton. We've sold $1 million worth of product at this point. This greenhouse is empty right now. It'll be filled with vegetative plants. We'll probably fit about 1,500 to 2,500 plants in here. It's quite the plant. Growing trees, 9 feet, 11 feet tall.
Once harvested, he stores the pot in this converted shipping container.
Each one of these bags probably holds about 2 to 3 pounds. What you're seeing here is really a year's worth of work. From here, we will take these bags and we will trim them into buds and put them into packages and send them to retailers. In here is where everybody's processing. It's very, very time consuming.
Canasol is building its brand in this new legal market, and Moberg thinks his production has a step up on his competitors.
The indoor industry evolved out of prohibition. Of course, their cost of production is much higher also. We don't have to pay electrical bills. We don't have to build warehouses. We don't need the infrastructure associated with that. What indoor growers are doing is light industry. And what outdoor growers are doing is traditional agriculture. Hopefully this provides a model for the rest of the country.
He does use some lights. Over the winter, he needs to keep a few plants alive so the genetics carry over to the next growing season. But he's not using electricity to grow his crops.
I'd like to sell that just as it is. This crop's amazing. I mean, the amount of revenue that can be generated off of such a small amount of land and such a small environmental impact is tremendous. So I'm very excited about the potential for marijuana tourism.
It's a far cry from the old days.
Growing marijuana under prohibition wasn't easy. Dealing with helicopters, they come, they hover over, and they're very terrifying. You know, it was very much being in a war, and that was the war on drugs, which, at least in Washington, is coming to an end.